This is how you can get the Mega Token inside of Pet Simulator 99 for the Hunt Mega Edition event. So be sure that you watch right onto the very end of the video because these steps are quite tedious. So if you miss a single step, you will not be able to get this badge. Also, be sure to subscribe for more quick tutorials like this one, and let's get right on into the video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is just obviously go over to the St. Patrick's event world. This is the same world where you got the Hunt original badge. Also guys, keep in mind you're going to have to get all of the other Mega Tokens before this one. I believe the one just before this is Tower Defense Simulator, so you need to get the Tower Defense Simulator Mega Token before you can get this one. And I'm just going to be demonstrating because I don't have it. So pretty much once you're in here, you're going to want to go to a raid and be sure that you go to a raid level of 16. Now, if you're not raid level 16, just play through like 1 or 2 raids and you'll definitely get to raid level 16. So I'm just going to enter my one. And pretty much all you need to do is obviously just break the breakables and go through the zones. Obviously, I already have. But be sure that you break them all, and you're going to want to go all the way until you reach this blue room right over here. Now that you've reached this blue room, we're going to have to click on a series of letters. This is 6 different letters, Gunter, G-U-N-T-E-R. And I'm going to show you guys all the locations right now. The first one is over on the right hand side. We're going to want to press this G here. Now there's no click indicator of like a clicking icon or a sound effect. You kind of just need to make sure you click all the bits like 100 times just to ensure that the game actually registered it, because if they didn't, then you're going to have to restart the entire process, and you do not want that. Anyways, the next one after this is you want to come over to the other side and then click this U shape right here, this U. So then just click this like 100 times. Yep, there we go. I think it registered. Now, on the same side of the wall, the letter N right here, you can see these pieces. This is an N. So just make sure you click the N so it knows that you've clicked it. Now go to the other side and you're going to want to click on this T shape. Right over here, click on this T shape. There we go. And then now we got an E shape over on the right hand side. This one is quite difficult to see, but it's right over here. So this bit, and this bit. Make sure you click all of them. Now the final one is going to be R over on the right hand side. The letter R. This one is very difficult to see, but it's kind of this thing right here, as well as this one and this one. It's like a curve and then a line, kind of, not really. Now that you've clicked all of those, you're going to want to go through to the room right before this one with the rooms over here. Now you're going to want to go into this left top corner room right over here, this one, and you're going to want to spam click this. Now obviously if you don't have the TDS badge like I do, you won't be able to actually get a pop-up, but there's pretty much going to be a pop-up for you guys that will say that you want to input a message, and you guys just want to type into that text box here, not the text chat, but the text box that comes up when you type in here. You're going to want to type knock knock with a space or lowercase, just like that, and then it's going to teleport you into a room that sort of looks like this one. Now that you've done that, come back out into the main raid area, and this next bit is going to be quite tedious. First, ensure that you've beat the entire raid, but do not exit the raid. You're going to want to complete the entire raid, start to finish, and I'm going to tell you guys why in a second. But first, while I'm breaking this, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like, I've been making so many tutorials. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Guys, we met the end. Anyways, what you're going to want to do is go back to the start area, and this is going to take a while, but you need to click on every single one of the clovers in every single room. Now this is going to take quite a while, guys, and if you miss one, you're going to have to reset the whole process. So be sure that you have your auto clicker out on 0 milliseconds, just so it ensures you click them all. So just go over them and click on all of these things right here. Now once again, there's no click sound or signal or anything like that, so you kind of just need to make sure that you're clicking them all. That includes the ones like over here, like these decals on these pots of gold. This also includes every single one of these plants in this plant zone area. Remember guys, if you skip a single one, you're gonna have to restart. Also these decals on these houses, and just make sure that you get them all. Once you've done that, you're gonna want to go back, because this time we want to click on every single rainbow in this area. Now luckily there isn't too many rainbows, but then just be sure you click these. I don't know if you're supposed to like click every color or something like that, but I would recommend just clicking on all of the color boxes inside this rainbow area. and every single one of these rainbow decals and stuff like that. Now that you've done all of that, you're going to want to go back over to the room with the building. This one right over here. So just click here, type knock knock on the pop-up, go up, and you'll see a pot of gold that looks just like this one. And then you're just going to want to go to the pot of gold. Now, if you hadn't clicked the clovers and rainbows correctly, it'll say that you aren't lucky enough yet. However, if you go through a second time just to make sure, you will actually be able to claim the mega token from this pot of gold right there. This one was quite a challenging one, so be sure to subscribe, please, because I'm like making tutorials so quick. And yeah, so please subscribe. And you stuck with Weird when you're buying Roblox Premium. Okay, yeah, bye.